whoever it was that erected or paid people to come and dig a hole and place that metal structure, that's the metal signboard there, I don't want to believe that they did not meet RISAA. At the same time, I also cannot negate the fact that it is possible that they did not meet RISAA. So that means there are some shady players in the game. The question for every right-thinking person is, what exactly is RISAA in particular doing to stop people like that? Because if I own a business and I meet an ad agency and say, I want a big board, let them come and buy my ball and fish. I'm posting big one. Come to my place, do it well. And I give the person money. I may have given this ad agency the money unbeknownst or unknowingly that maybe this person is not going to do what is right with the government. The person is doing what is right by me, right? But not right by the government.
Well, let me correct one very negative and erroneous impression. We have no idea of what happened yesterday. We didn't give them approval. They didn't even apply. Talk less of, they did not apply. Nobody went there for inspection. Talk less of giving an approval. And that was why it was done at that odd hours. All of our installation, we allow people to do it during daytime. And there must be RISAA representatives at every point where we are erecting any structure. Nobody erects structures without RISAA being on ground, due to the fact that we've already given you the go ahead. We have our standard, we have our practices. So a staff must be on ground to ensure that you follow specifications and safety standards, which is the most important aspect.
So RISAA has clear-cut safety standards that should be met before the structures come on. So that means, in this case, in this particular case now, RISAA had no knowledge of this particular billboard. And that means if this is one, there could be several others that RISAA was not in the know of their erection, but they are there. And I have to admit, I've seen in some parts of Port Harcourt where there's an X sign that, please remove, this is not appropriate. Now, for those people who do that, anybody listening to us, because very soon after the break, we'll open the phone lines and the public would like to engage with you. They want to find out, so what does RISAA do to those people?
First, what we do, we have our third-party practitioners, which even if they install billboards without our consent, we issue them 7 days notice to remove. And once they are not done, we remove and confiscate. Then for those who are not registered as practitioners, we don't even give them the luxury of time. We do periodic removal of illegal structures within Port Harcourt and outskirts of the town. We've been doing it, and we've also been preaching against it at so many, but it's quite unfortunate that human beings, then we also meet some level of resistance from the communities when we go out for enforcement like this.
For people like me and the listener out there, where do you go to pay? Some people don't know. Some people just says, hey, we are from RISAA. What's this? Tell the general public proper offices and channels, please.
Yeah, as an agency, our corporate office is located at number 3B Lodwoma Drive, GRA, just off Sani Abacha Road, and it's behind the popular restaurant in the red around that GRA axis, phase 3. So, and our office is quite accessible. If you're coming from Ajib Junction, you're coming from Water Lines, wherever you're coming from, you can always access the office easily and real time. Then secondly, we also run a no cash policy. We have a designated bank account with one of the new generation banks, and
no cash policy.
So
Mr. Okechukwu, you are telling the Port Harcourt public this morning that they shouldn't give cash to anybody who comes to meet them in their businesses.
We run a no cash policy. Once it comes to stuff like this, we run a no cash policy, and as an agency, we have a designated bank account. First, all you need to do is to apply. As you apply, you come to the office. We look at what you want to do. They go for inspection, and at the end of the day, if you know the human nature, they might tell you they want to do something that is 4x4. You give them approval, you give them a receipt for that, and by the time they are trying to erect, they might do something bigger than that. So that's why from time to time we go on periodic monitoring. Apart from monitoring, we also do enforcement. In fact, it's in the course of monitoring we discover structures that will definitely go down.